About 4 months ago nearly now, back in March I think it was, I planted out loads of potatoes in these sacks, and I had that great idea at the time of planting some in these plastic carrier bags for life, just to see whether that would work. And I'm thinking it's about time to see if there's any potatoes in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty the small carrier bag and see what we've got. I'm going to leave the others in the bags because if there are any potatoes they keep quite well in the ground, and I don't really need that many potatoes all at once. So let's take a look and see what it looks like. It does look a bit sad in there. There's lots of weeds. I can take the weeds out. Okay, well that's just weeds. And this is the potato, it's still actually growing. But let's open it up and see what we get. Okay, let's see. Aha! Got one potato, it's a bit green looking. And there's another potato. Okay, the soil's not as loose as I would have liked it to be. But yeah, there's a potato. What else we got? Any others? Okay, I'm going to need 2 hands for this. I've emptied the bag out completely, and actually I'm keeping the compost. I'm going to put it as a mulch on the garden rather than putting it back on the compost. But I got a grand total of 3 and a couple of tiny bits of potatoes. So 3 potatoes. I definitely planted 1 and I thought I'd planted 2. So it's not the best return on investment. So I think actually I'm going to harvest this bag as well, just to make it worth my while getting my hands dirty really. This bag seems a bit drier inside, so I don't think it kept quite as well watered. I've taken the plants out. I've got my first 2 potatoes. I've put my thumb next to them for comparison of size. I don't think this one's going to be worth having, but the little one, well, this one might be worth. Put that with the rest. Okay, so let's, oops, bit of plastic, don't want that. Oh, there's a potato. That looks quite a decent one. Okay, let's hold that over there. And there's another one. This is already looking better because these are quite a nice size. That's a good one. What else we got? Oh, there's another one. Yes, and another one. Another one. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 now. 7. I think I planted 3 in here. I'm not sure completely. That's a bit of a dead root. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Right. Well, I'm going to go two-handed again on this, and empty out and go through the entire compost and see how many I get. Well, there we go. That's my crop from this bag. I think that's 9 big-ish potatoes and a couple of tiny ones. Not the biggest haul, but yeah, it's worth doing, and they look quite nice actually. I did notice that this bag, the bottom half of it was completely empty of potatoes. I think if I was going to do it again, I wouldn't fill quite so much compost at the bottom and then put the potatoes in. I'd put less compost and then the potatoes and then cover it up and then cover them up again as they start to grow, so that you have a bigger depth of compost that's got potatoes in it. But you know, that will be for next year. And I've got all this, which you can probably not see, or yes you can, which is all going to go on the garden as a nice mulch.